What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be talking about how I lost over $10,000 with drop shipping. And this is something that I want all of you guys to avoid, especially when you find your first winning product, because there were a handful of things that I didn't pay attention to. It made me lose a ton of money over time and lowered my profit margins drastically. And I'm going to tell you guys exactly what you can do to avoid these. So make sure you guys stick to the end of the video because all of these are very, very important. So without any further ado, be sure to subscribe down below and let's get right into the video. So it was about mid-2020 and I finally found a really good product that started to sell very well on day one using Facebook ads. And I actually quickly started scaling up this product to $1,000, $2,000, even $5,000 days, and it started being very consistent. And when you start to scale up a product, you're going to be running into a lot more fires that you need to put out. And on top of this, I was managing everything myself in terms of the customer emails, making sure that all the orders got fulfilled, and anything on my Shopify store that needed to be optimized, and including all the Facebook ads and creatives and ad angles. And what I did realize is that I absolutely suck at doing customer emails and responding back to people. When you are getting anywhere from 50 to 100 plus orders per day, it's going to be extremely overwhelming for you guys to be able to do this. And I'm telling you, you're not going to be able to keep up with everybody. And on top of this, I didn't have the best supplier in the world, so my shipping times were not all that great to what it could actually have been. And combining that with terrible customer service is a terrible duo, even if you're just starting out. If you guys didn't know, especially if you're using a platform like Facebook ads, they actually send out customer survey emails and messages to your customers. And then your customers can actually reply back to Facebook and telling them, hey, I didn't receive my product yet, and give you a really bad feedback score. And these feedback scores are something that a lot of people forget about and don't know about, but if it falls below 2, I believe, your account is going to be restricted and disabled. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if platforms like TikTok in the future would do this as well, just to make sure that people are getting their orders delivered to them. Because I've seen so many different scams on TikTok. And because I couldn't keep up with all their customer emails, responding back and sending customer update emails, having a decent supply that'll actually upload reliable tracking, I was getting loads of chargebacks, customer requests for refunds, and this was partially my fault, but my supplier didn't even tell me that they were completely out of stock of my product that I was scaling to the moon. So now I was getting 20 plus day shipping times, not even including the processing days. And because of this, I didn't want to have to deal with all the different chargebacks on my store, which can potentially shut down your Shopify store or even other payment processors that you use. Didn't want to tarnish my relationship with them because in the future, when I did started scaling up other stores, it's very important to have a good relationship with those processors so you'll be able to use them again. So this combined with all the chargebacks and the refunded orders, I decided to give back customers a lot of their money. I lost a handful of profit. And you guys have to understand, like my average order value was around $120 and I was getting the product for around $20 to $25. And that is actually a really big loss. But I'm gonna tell you guys exactly what I did to basically recuperate some of that money and to build a better relationship with my customers. And you also have to understand that a lot of people nowadays, especially on Facebook, think down on dropshippers mainly because they don't deliver orders within a timely manner. So any type of delivery that takes over 1 to 2 weeks, they're going to get super sketched out. So what you guys need to do is actually go to the Facebook engagement score page and make sure that you change the default 4 weeks for the survey to be sent out to 9 weeks. This way it gives you guys ample time to make sure that your order gets delivered properly. And once the message gets sent out to the customers, they'll be able to respond back in a positive light and reflect it well on your account. And the very first big mistake that I made is not having a legitimate tracking page on my website. I'm sure you guys have seen those dropshipping stores where they literally have a track my order page where a customer can enter in their order number or their customer email. And a lot of them are actually pretty fake, but this is the legitimate way to do it and actually show where the customer's order is. So the app that I use for this is Omega Order Tracking. And it will actually create a tracking page on your website for the customers to go to. And it syncs up and extracts the tracking link that your supplier will upload to your order. This is why it's so crucial for you guys to make sure that you're using suppliers that'll upload reliable tracking links so a customer can see where their order is. And the platforms that I do recommend for this are CJ Dropshipping, USA Drop, Epirolo, and Zendrop. You don't want to be using these random suppliers that you find in these Facebook groups that are like really new companies and you don't really know much about them, because you can end up getting scammed or working with people that don't really care about you. And these platforms as well give you a personal agent completely free because they're going to be absolutely crucial for you guys, especially when you start scaling up your store, because they're going to help you get a lot better pricing and tell you exactly what's going on with all your orders on a daily basis. And on top of this, by having these reliable shipping agents, they're going to be able to help you out with any types of questions you have regarding fulfillment and actually get get back to you within a timely manner. So with any types of problems that'll start to arise, you'll be able to get them resolved relatively quickly. In combination with this, you guys, you want to be making sure that you have email marketing set up in automation. One tool that I do recommend that you guys use is Klaviyo. Every single time a customer places an order on my website, I automatically send them about 3 to 7 different types of emails regarding their order, tracking, and then also shipping updates. The very first email that I send out is a customer thank you email and a confirmation telling them how much I appreciate them ordering from our store, and they'll actually be sent how to track their order within a couple of days. And you want to tell them exactly what to expect in terms of your shipping times. Then a day after that, I'll send them a personalized message and be like, hey, this is the owner of your brand, and I want to personally give you a 40 or 50% off discount for your next order. Then a day after that, you want to send them a tracking email where they can actually go to your website to that specific track my order page and enter in their order number. This email itself is going to build so much trust from your customer that even if there were slight delays for their package, they're going to be appreciative of you notifying them. And on top of this, within these emails, you can also tell them that, hey, you know, there might be some slight delays due to large order volume, just to relieve a little bit of that tension. Then for the next 2 emails, you want to separate these by anywhere from 5 to 7 days, just telling the customer that we've already sent out your order, has been processed, and it's on its way. And for the very last email, you should be like, hey, you know, you should have received your order by now, or it should be really close to arrival. And if you have any types of questions, be sure to reach out to us. And also within every single one of these emails, you want to make sure that you have some sort of Gmail or extra contact information where they can reach out to you, because Klaviyo is specifically for email automation, not to really respond back and forth between customers. And another thing that I should have done, and what you guys should be doing if you're scaling up your store, is just outsourcing your customer service as a whole, because you're not going to be able to keep up with it. I promise you, when you start scaling up your store, you can literally hire VAs off of Fiverr or Upwork to do this for really cheap, especially ones from countries like India, the Philippines, or even in South America. And in combination with this, if you don't want to have to create all these templates by yourself, you can use ChatGPT, which is basically a cheat code for dropshipping for all your email marketing, copywriting, or ad copy needs. But other than that, you guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video and you got a ton of value out of it. That's exactly how I lost $10,000 with dropshipping, and hopefully you guys avoid these mistakes and do exactly what I told you in this video, because you're going to be able to maintain brands a lot longer and make a lot more money. That being said, be sure to subscribe down below, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.